those tenants got in touch with you, and they saved in total around £45,000 over the last 12 months. That was.
Yes, that's right.
Hello, everybody. This is Mark and Nyla from Northwards Housing, and with everything going on in the world at the moment, with us all spending more time at home, it's perhaps never been a better time to take a look at our energy use and the gas and electricity deals that we're on, and seeing how we can save money and energy at the same time. So today I'm speaking with Nyla, Northwards Housing's Energy Advice Officer, to ask her for her top 5 tips, her top 5 things that a person can do right now that will make the most difference to their energy bills. But before we get into that, Nyla, can you tell the people watching a bit about what you do and the kinds of savings you've already helped Northwards tenants to make?
Hi, my name is Nyla and I work for Northwards Housing as Energy Advice Officer. What I have seen over the years is that when people make small changes to their lifestyle, small behavior changes, they save a lot of money in their bills. That's their gas and electricity bills, and they also save water at the same time. So only in the last year, our tenants saved about £45,000 in their bills. And that's a combination of savings on the bills where the bills went right down because they were making those lifestyle changes. And also because they applied for some grants like warm home discount grant that they weren't aware of.
So clearly there's a lot of money to be saved here. So can you tell the people your top 5 tips?
Okay, so when you save energy, you also save on carbon emissions. As I said before, less energy use, less carbon emissions, and that means being kind to our environment, which we should do, but we also have to do because with the Greater Manchester, there is now a target to go totally zero carbon by 2038. So we all have to play our part and make these little changes in our lives that reduce carbon emissions, but they also save us a lot of money. So my top 5 things would be, number 1, keep your house warm, okay? Because a cold home is not good for your health. But you might say to me, oh, well, if I keep my house warm, wouldn't that increase my heating bill? Well, there are different things that we can do. So the main thing you can do is shop around for suppliers. So make sure that you are with the cheaper supplier and you're not paying too much money unnecessarily. So for that, you can try different websites like USwitch, for example, where you can shop around. And people save on average between £200 and £300 a year just by switching supplier. Again, I can advise you, I can give you more advice on that. So that's your top thing. Second thing is to make sure that if you are eligible for the warm home discount, which is a rebate on your electricity bill for £140, if you are eligible for it, then make sure that you apply for it. Applications usually open around July, August, and open until December, but you need to make sure that you speak to your supplier or check their website and check when the applications for warm home discounts are opening. In the last 12 months, 60 tenants applied for this. They were the 60 new people who applied for this discount. A lot of other people who know already about this do apply for it every year regularly. So again, get in touch with me.
What kind of tenant is eligible for that discount?
Okay, so if you are a pensioner, you can get it automatically. But if you're not getting it, then you must get in touch with your supplier. Some pensioners who are not, say, for example, on pension credit, and they've got a work pension, they don't get it. But good news is that those pensioners can apply for it, and most people get it. If you are on certain benefits, income-related benefits, you can get it. Or if you are on low income and you have children in the house, you can get it. The criteria are different with each supplier. So again, it's worth checking with your supplier about your circumstances and whether you will be eligible for it. Yeah. So my next thing I would say is thermostat. Don't keep your thermostat on too high, because I've seen some properties where I've gone in and the thermostat is like on 30 or even 25, I would say is too much. So if you, for example, I've got like a room thermometer here, it says that ideal temperature is about 21 in your living room. So if you make sure that your thermostat is like on 21 or 20 or 22, whatever is comfortable for you, then that will save you a lot of money. I have seen that with every degree down. So say if you were on 23 and you put it down to 22, you will save on about 10%, which is about £55 a year with every degree down. So if you were on 23 and you got down to 21, you are likely to save about £110 a year on just heating bill only.
Wow.
So it's important to keep your house warm so you avoid any health issues, but at the same time, don't make it too warm so that you have to open your window, because that obviously will be such a waste. So thermostat is really important. And again, if you need any help with it, I'm available to come down and we can have a chat if you are a tenant of Northwards Housing. Also, it's really important to have a smart meter installed. A lot of people say, oh, no, I don't want a smart meter, because obviously people are apprehensive because it's a new thing. But it's a brilliant new thing, these smart meters, because quite a few people who've got things like arthritis, for example, cannot bend down to take meter readings. Well, with a smart meter, you never have to take any meter readings at all, because it takes a meter reading every half an hour for you and sends it to the supplier. And the other thing is that it tells you exactly in real time how much gas and electricity you are using. So that way you can monitor your consumption and also in process reduce your bills. So it's really brilliant to have a smart meter installed. For a smart meter, you don't have to contact Northwards. You can speak directly to your supplier and ask them if you can have smart meter, and you can have it for any payment method, whether you pay, say, by credit, if you pay by direct debit, or if you pay as you go. For any payment method, you can have a smart meter. So they are really good. And the last thing would be to keep your shower time short, because if you have a shower in your property, that's probably one of the most expensive things to run if it's an electric shower. So if you spend like 15 minutes in the shower, it's costing you about 32 pence. And if you've got like 5 children in the property as well, so that's 6-7 showers a day. So that's 7 multiplied by 32p per day. So it's quite a lot of money. So if you keep your shower time short, then you will save a lot of money as well as a lot of water. We provide water saving kits, and that include shower timer. So we can provide you that all free of charge, because we work with United Utilities who provide us these little water saving devices. So we can provide you with that. So really, if you want to make any changes to your lifestyle, if you want to save on energy and water, and in process, if you want to save on carbon, then you get in touch with me and I will be more than happy to give you individual advice, looking at your individual circumstances and your property, and how you can save money and energy.